All right, cool. So I have two tracks for you today, as per usual, and you have two tracks for me. I noticed you called them EP3 and EP3 1 and EP3 2. Great. All right. So should we? Which one should we jump into first?
I guess we're just like alternating, but I don't remember what the last order was. So if you can remember who did the last one.
I think last time we started with mine and then we listened to yours, but I mean whatever. Well, should we start with your one then?
Okay.
All right.
So you're all good on your levels, everything all fancy smancy.
I think it's all good. We need a corny catchphrase, don't we? Like, let's get swapping.
That sounds super sus, but we'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll work on it. So on go, right? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh wait, this is familiar.
Do you know it?
Bum bum bum. This is Soul Reaver. It's the intro to Soul Reaver, isn't it? Yeah. This is so sick. Bum 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 bum.
It really is.
I'm gonna be vibing with this. And
Damn, that was quick.
This is a sick game as well. This is one of my favorites. So, the synth.
When did you play this?
Around when it came out. Man, I forgot how good this was. Did you recognize
it from then, or did you play it recently?
No, I played the shit out of it, like in 1999. But this song is so memorable too. Like, you don't forget this.
Quick. Yeah, I checked it out about a couple months ago, maybe like half a year ago. It just kind of like stopped me in my tracks.
Because I've never actually sat down and listened to this song by itself without the intro. The intro is amazing, but this is so atmospheric. It's so well done.
I still haven't seen the intro. Everyone keeps telling me to. I gotta remember to do that actually, like after this.
The game is awesome. I mean, I'm not sure if it's how well it's aged, but at the time it was
PS1, right? Or PS2?
PS1, but it got ported to like Dreamcast as well and stuff, and PC.
I've always known about the character, but I've never...
Raziel. Yeah.
Raziel,
the undead vampire.
How many games are there?
I mean, the first one is Legacy of Kain, and that's sort of like an isometric top-down sort of RPG. Then this is the sequel with another protagonist, Raziel, Soul Reaver, and then there are two afterwards. Soul Reaver 2, and then there's one where you play as Kain and Raziel together. I forget the name of that one, but I think there are 4 games in the series in total.
Is this the first game?
This is the first Soul Reaver game, but it's the second game in the Legacy of Kain series overall. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to hear more from this composer because...
Who is this, by the way?
It is Kurt Harlan of Information Society.
Okay, I need to dig into this.
Information Society.
This is really good. I forgot how good
it is. You caught that quick.
But I forgot how good this is as a listening experience by itself.
Have you ever heard it just by standalone?
No, always with the intro. You really pick up things that you didn't pick up when you were watching the intro.
Yeah, the downside to me not having context is like not having context, but I get to like hear everything when I check them out blind.
I think that's really cool in its own way, though. You can like kind of create your own sort of context to it.
Oh. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I believe I said for this one that it sounded like hell on earth or something like that. Like it sounded really demonic, which it does.
And that's totally the vibe they were going for. I love the little like the underlayer of synth that runs through it. It's so cool.
To me, this sounds like way ahead of its time. It's the only way I can really describe it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, this could come out in 2023, and I would totally believe you.
Oh, yeah. 100%. This is 24 years old now. Jesus.
I could have lived without that. How was the game? Did you like it?
Really good. For its time, incredible. Again, I don't know if it's 3D, especially 3D platformer type games, action adventure games have a habit of not aging well over the decades. Like clunky camera and whatnot. But I remember for its time, it was absolutely fantastic, and I think it would still probably hold up to this day because it's just very, very. It has, well, you can get an excellent soundtrack, excellent world building, great voice acting. Great sense of place, I remember. Very unique gameplay sort of setup where you can shift between a physical realm and a sort of ethereal realm. And you use it to solve puzzles. Yeah, on the fly as well, which was absolutely amazing at the time because you see
really cool.
You see the world distort around you in real time. Which is absolutely incredible for like a PlayStation 1.
Who made it?
Crystal Dynamics, I think. That was
Cool. That was a nostalgic trip for you.
That was a very nostalgic. That was a great trip down memory lane. Thank you very much. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you.
Do you remember what it was called?
I just did the intro to Soul Reaver. I don't know what the actual name of this track.
Oh man, I had it written down. It's Ozar Midrashim is the name of that song.
Interesting.
Is that a character name or something?
It sounds like some kind of vampire language.
Yes. Ozar Midrashim.
Might be Turkish or something. I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, no idea. All right. Well, thank you, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you actually figured it out because.
Well, that's a game that's very dear to me as well. So, yeah, it brought back good memories. Okay, you sound like you're quite pumped for this one.
It's just so funny, but okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. This sounds like some like retro anime music, like like something from Gundam or something.
All I'm gonna say is you're not ready for what's to come.
This is pretty great already.
Yeah.
Is this like from a spy game or something?
No, but you're on the right track. Kind of. But it's good that the sound gave you that idea.
Yeah.
Because I said the same thing. It's like you can't really think of any other scenario besides like a spy type thing.
There is some damn fine musicianship in this. Like,
right. Pretty sure it's a double bass too.
Yeah. Is this the same track?
Same song.
I would say it sounds like a track from like Snake Eater from a parallel universe, you know?
Yeah. What a thrill.
Going full on into a waltz. I love it. This is again something I'm gonna listen to in my spare time.
It's the greatest compliment.
This is great.
Kind of makes you want to light up a cigar.
Yeah. I had the thought had crossed my mind, actually.
Any guesses whatsoever?
I would say this is like... This actually sounds like something from a movie. It sounds like a movie soundtrack.
It's a fair guess.
Okay.
Oh, jarring ending.
Yeah. I imagine like that's from a cutscene or something. It can't be like you can't just play that in a game, right? But or can you? Like I'm so frazzled on what that could be from. I imagine like the setting, like it sounds like again something spy-ish. 60s-ish? Like, is this something quite cinematic? The game? Is it story-driven?
Alright, so I'm gonna blow your mind multiple times. Not just once. Let's start with the big one. This is Fortnite.
What? What? I've literally never played Fortnite in my entire life.
Me neither. Alright, so, Fortnite. This is lobby music from season 2, and it was called Spies. I didn't know that.
There you go.
The second thing is, I heard this today for the first time about 2 hours ago before this episode. And as I was filming it, I'm like, I bet you anything I could send this to someone blind, and they would think it's like the coolest thing in the world, and they would never guess it's from Fortnite. And here we are.
Here we are.
I was the exact same way. I was like, what?
I'm gonna be like, unfolding a newspaper later, like smoking a cigar, listening to this. Like, what are you listening to? Like, what is this like? Is this like a jazz quintet? Oh, it's the best of Fortnite.
Yeah, like it was I was like just doing my thing, and then I got this one, and I was like, wait, what? Fortnite? I don't even know I had music in that game. And by the end of the video, I was just, okay, that was dope. And then I need to like tell someone about it, type of thing, and that's you. So congrats.
I do appreciate it. I don't actually have any plans to play Fortnite. It's not really my thing when I look at it, but like, yeah, like I will listen to this.
I'm more open-minded to the fact that there's at least menu music. I don't know who composed it. I tried looking. I don't know.
Someone talented and skilled. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure they got. I hope they got a decent paycheck out of it. The Fortnite only makes squillions of dollars, right?
You know what's crazy is like with a song like this, because you just had your reaction to it, and my first reaction to it was like 2 hours ago, so it's pretty fresh in both our memories.
Yeah.
And to me, like the feeling I get from this is like, I bet you it just like gets ignored since it's like menu music. You just kind of have it on in the background, and then eventually you're like, wait, hold on. This sounds crazy. Hold on, what is this?
Have you heard the Street Fighter 6 lobby music, the online lobby?
I haven't heard anything from 6, but I've heard actually bad things from 6. But that's for another. I think I've heard anything. It's
quite polarizing. I think you'll actually really like Street Fighter 6's soundtrack. I think it's very video gamey and unashamedly so. But the lobby music is like in that sort of vein. It's very maybe even now that I think about it, they might have been inspired by that when they did the Street Fighter 6 lobby music.
Kind of just
it's very jazzy and contemporary. I hope we get to listen to it someday.
Hopefully. I don't think I even have any sense from 6, and that game's releasing pretty soon. So, but I have heard a lot of mixed things. I know, you know how it is. It's the current new game, so people are always going to be like, well, 4 was better, 5 was better, whatever.
Yeah. It's
5 is going to get a bunch of praise now that it's the old one.
I remember when the Third Strike came out, a lot of people weren't really too enthusiastic. Enthusiastic about that soundtrack, but now it's generally regarded as one of the best soundtracks in fighting games, right?
That's true. That's true.
And I think Street Fighter 6 will be the same way. It does something fresh whilst also staying very, very true to its video gamey roots. I think it's awesome. That particular track I'm talking about, it's a very sort of jazzy, laid-back, cool, contemporary tune. But the actual music in game, it's like a throwback, but it's like a modern throwback, right? Similar to what we were describing with Ultra Kill, and it's very sort of clearly designed to be a little bit nostalgic, but also very contemporary. Which is exactly what Street Fighter 6 is, Yeah, I think he'll like it. But.
Well, if it's anything like Fortnite Spies.
Well, the lobby music is. The lobby music is, for sure.
It seriously blew me away. And I was just like, dude, I mean, I have an open mind towards everything, but when I saw Fortnite in the title and I was getting it, I was, come on, like, what music is there? But
what planet am I on?
it blew me away. That's like perfect background music for me, and I don't know, it just works out. But it's so funny because it's like that style, which I'm not really sure what genre you would put that under, but it's like, I think just about everyone who hears that immediately thinks of like spy. You know, it just has that like James Bond sound, but they did it.
They nailed it. It's like the sort of like the 60s-ish, smooth, sort of elevator music sort of vibe to it.
But also at the same time, like, they could have just gone the boring route and just loop it a couple times, but they went into that whole like second phase, and then it just like, what? Like, they really like took their time on this thing. Like, what the hell?
They only have billions of dollars, so
I was about to say, yeah, they do
Right.
have. They could afford to throw money at the wall and just, but it's nice to see, you know. It's not that I have anything against Fortnite, but I just figured there was no music, or it would just be completely mundane.
Right.
But that was sick.
I've literally never heard a single track from Fortnite. Same as you. I didn't even realize it had music. I thought it was just like, of course it must have music in the menus and whatnot. So I guess that's of a pretty high quality. I mean, good on them. You know, good stuff.
Enough to get people talking about it.
Right. I'll be recommending it too. The best of Fortnite.
What do we have today? Let's recap. We had Dark, Soul Reaver,
and Shinobi on the PS2.
You had two returning ones, SMT.
Two and returning from SMT.
A debut.
Yeah. Fortnite. I think actually that was like the surprise of the day. So it was like, I was like, what is this? I thought it might be like, you know, I remember there was like a first-person shooter. No One Lives Forever, right? I'm not sure if you remember that. It's like a first-person shooter. Yeah, it's a while back. I thought it might be something like that. You know. All right, man. Another good episode, I think. So.
Always, right, man. It was fun. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks for the tunes.
Pleasure as always. Cheers. Have a good one, man.
Later.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more, you can check out Arya's YouTube channel at That Blasted Salami. A reminder that our episodes are split between my channel and his, so I will see you over there.